Welcome back to Until We Agree, moms. Happy Mother's Day. The day we're recording this is Sunday, May something. And we just want to wish all those moms a happy Mother's Day out there. My mom especially wants to give a shout out to Tyler. He wished her he wished her a happy Mother's Day today, and I passed that message along, and she said, "You gross."
She did not say that. Did you actually pass the message along?
No, of course not. She doesn't like you.
Okay.
Anyways,
That's so rude.
Welcome back to Until We Agree, the only podcast that keeps going until we agree. My name's Matt Howard, joined as always with Tyler Pritchard, who is my mom's least favorite of my friends.
That's not true. And by the way, by the time this episode airs, I will be in our hometown, surprising my grandmother for Mother's Day.
That's really nice.
So, belated Mother's Day, I guess, because I won't get there till the day after. But
sure. But yeah. My mom will be there too. Don't go say hi to her because
so
again,
I'm going to go say hi.
Does not want anything to do with you anymore after what happened.
I'm going to say hi.
Yeah. No, don't. So we're here for couples counseling. Is that correct this week? Big week.
Actually, change of plans. So we did get the go ahead on Noah and his wife Taylor. They're gonna jump on.
They're married
next week.
They're
now.
Married.
They are married.
It's news to me.
They are married, and they're gonna jump on next week. So, we just couldn't get the scheduling worked out this week. They got a busy week.
Well,
all good. So
I can't wait.
We're gonna jump on. Format's gonna be, instead of us doing the Until We Agreeing, they're gonna do some Until We Agreeing, and can't wait to get into that next week.
Yeah,
but guess we got no show this week. So take it away.
All right. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll see you next week. Just kidding. I have a note on our sheet for what we're going over today, and it says Tyler bathroom story with a question mark. I was told to remind you about this for the episode. If you want to dive into Tyler bathroom story.
Okay. So, I think it was Monday. I just had a horrendous experience. I was in the store.
That's never a good way to start a bathroom story. Okay.
Yeah, no. So, and it's not that bad. I just felt terrible afterwards, and we can go into why. But so you go into a restroom. Ladies, I don't know if you know about men's restrooms, but we've got urinals as well as stalls.
So true.
And so I was gonna just go into a stall because it's more private. And there's a couple stalls in this restroom. There's two stalls. One's locked. One's not. The one that's not is the big one. And so I'm like, sweet.
Oh,
free big stall.
Yeah, you earned it, man.
No, and I earned it. Yeah. So I walk all the way over to it, and I go and swing that door open, get ready to walk in, and there is a older man using the restroom right in front of me. I just go, oh.
He has the right to do so too, as a person.
No, and he does, but there's these locks on the other side of the door that he just decided he wouldn't bother with.
Oh, okay, I see.
and so I swung the door open because it was slightly cracked, just there was no way to know he was in there.
Yeah.
And so I swing the door open and I see him and I go, oh, and then I just walked out. And because the way I opened the door, there was no way I would have had to reach in and be right in his grill to close it. I just left it and went to the other restroom, and then
you went to the women's restroom?
No. Just there's two restrooms in the store.
Wow, this is a big store. Don't say the name of it.
It's a Walmart. It was a Walmart.
Okay.
So I went to the front one, and so on the whole walk though, I was just I should have closed the door. I feel terrible. I should have closed the door. So I would have loved to hear what you would have done. So maybe next time. I don't leave that guy hanging.
Well, I think something that's important to note is you're not alone at fault here. Did you do something wrong? But honestly, not even. I think an unlocked stall is that's the only sign as someone who's in the bathroom can give someone that the bathroom's being used, because you're right. You can't just know that. So that being said,
I should have kicked him off.
Was he playing Candy Crush or something? What was he doing?
No, he was doing nothing, and he just looked at me in my soul.
You made eye contact.
We made eye contact.
That's honestly the only thing I would do differently is I would not be looking at this man.
Well, it's pretty hard not to, because I was making my way to where he was.
Right, but I think the difference between me and you is that I always kind of carry myself in a like a way that I'm looking at the ground, just in like a generalized like sense of lack of self
Well,
worth.
you
And
got
so
like a big head or something, so it's like weighing you down a
it is
little bit more.
it is a little bit heavy. Shout out to my mom for giving birth to that big head though, you know. So she's the real hero of this story. But yeah, no, I don't think this is as much shame as I'm sure you felt. If he didn't feel more shame than you,
Can I add a
that's a
detail?
problem. Please do.
I don't think he spoke English
Okay.
because I saw him later,
Uh-huh.
and like he just looked at me.
You should have
And
left.
by the way,
yeah, you should have
I'm
left.
in Texas.
Yeah.
I believe he was a Spanish-speaking older gentleman, and he was very nice because he was. I mean, he may have spoken English, but he was speaking Spanish, and I just tried to. At that point, I decided I was not going to make eye contact with him anymore.
Yeah.
And so that's why I did it. I felt okay. I'm sure he would have known that I was apologizing, but I felt okay not apologizing because
Sure.
I just wanted to get myself out of that situation.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the best thing you both can do is just keep moving forward and don't ever look back.
Yeah.
And then hopefully
Okay.
both of you learn something more him than you, honestly. And that's not easy for me to say, but I think definitely he's the one who needs to maybe learn a thing or two about bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, just lock the door.
bathroom
lock the
standards.
door.
Yeah. So
Please.
hey, no worries there. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I just figured, like the pain has subsided, but that day I was like, all day I was like, man, I feel bad.
Yeah, no, that is one of those things that kind of like lingers with you for a while.
Yeah.
So great story. So glad we started the podcast off with a bathroom story.
Do you have any bathroom stories?
I'll get one in the next 7 days. I'm gonna have a bathroom incident, and I'm gonna pass it
Okay.
along for next week's episode
Sick.
or before couples counseling. Let's address the elephant in the room from the last episode. The music. You know,
The music. Well,
the poll said they want more music, and I'll just leave it at
and
that.
I think we're gonna give it to them too. But now that we know it's in demand, we can't just I don't know. Now we have to limit the supply so it stays in demand.
Yeah,
That's just simple economics.
It's a supply and demand thing. I did get a lot of feedback. That
I got a lot of feedback about you specifically.
see, and I think likewise for you. Hopefully mine was all positive feedback, I'm sure, and yours was actually fairly negative in itself. Which I think is a great time for us to get into the special surprise of this episode. Kind of as we've been talking about this, something I wanted to call out is as we post these onto the internet, something that we need to think about on the internet is it is so easy to be anonymous on the internet. To the listeners, we're just two strapping young voices. They don't handsome men, because they know if you follow us on Instagram, you know we get comments all the time saying, "Wow, you guys are hot. We're gonna bookmark this and do whatever we want to with these pictures." But I think what people forget is that we're people at the end of the day. And it's easy to wear a mask behind the internet as a listener, as an audience member, as a fan, and kind of spread hate in a way that is both hurtful and demeaning. And so I have the special guest is, the special surprise is that we have a special guest. I have a hater that I found off the streets that I was put in a group chat last Wednesday. And the first text, this is the first text ever in this group chat. It came from someone who said, "For the love of all things holy, please stop singing on the podcast. Stick to what you know." And then the other person in the group chat said, this is in all caps, "Ha ha, ha ha." So I was able to track down ha 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 ha, all caps, by the way. And I'm going to give her a chance to explain what she meant by that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first live guest on the podcast hopping on. I have her in the studio right now. Let's give it up for Olivia. Olivia, come on over. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna give her the headset. So I'm gonna let you guys just kind of hash out exactly what she meant by ha 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 ha. Okay. All right, I'm putting it on now. 1 second.
All right, I'm waiting. to hear
Okay, so talk into the
from our
microphone.
special guest.
Hello.
Okay, she's getting instructions.
Nice.
Hello,
Just
how are
like
you
that.
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Did Matt tell you it's my birthday?
Oh, no. Happy birthday.
Oh, it's not. I just wanted to make sure he
Whose
didn't
birthday?
tell you
It's
it
not
was.
It's not his birthday. It's no one's birthday.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so what was so funny about that text that you received?
You know, I think it just proves that the female demographic doesn't like the music. So I laughed because I agree with that.
You don't like the music either.
No.
And you listen to it?
We listen to the podcast because we want to hear two boys arguing about silly things, and then we're forced to stay through it when random music comes
forced doesn't.
Tell him. Talk about how she said that I was a good singer and Tyler wasn't. Talk about that.
Yeah, apparently Matt is the better singer.
Okay. Yeah, I that's funny because I did see screenshots of these texts and I didn't see that part. So.
Oh, it was in that invisible text ink.
Oh, the invisible text.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, yeah, that makes sense. So now that Matt's out of the way, what's your least favorite part about Matt?
Least favorite part about Matt.
Hey, what are we doing? Please be careful.
I'm being told to censor my thoughts right now.
No, this is a
Say something.
free speech
It's dead
zone.
air. Keep talking.
No, I'm talking. Don't worry, I'm talking too.
I would say least favorite thing about Matt is when he
You gotta say something. People are listening. They're clicking off if you don't answer.
screams at me for not
I'm not-
performing
He
well.
does do
on
that,
the
doesn't he?
podcast.
Doesn't he do that? Yeah, he's really mean about that.
Yeah, he's a backseat
Yeah.
coach over here. He won't let me
Yeah.
drive.
Okay, keep talking. Just
Yeah,
keep
no.
talking then. You got it. Keep going.
See, he doesn't realize that you have headphones on and there's two people in this conversation.
Yeah, he's just a silly boy, a rat.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that we can agree on that. But yeah. So wait, because I heard on my side that the music's okay, we just don't like the rap.
You know, the rap is the worst part of it for sure.
Okay.
The music is okay. We don't love the
Okay,
auto-tune
okay.
aspects of it.
Oh, well that's silly. That's goofy. And that's what you tune in for.
It does make us laugh. We do turn in for
Okay,
the laughs.
okay.
So if the music can make us laugh, we're here for it. But I think the past couple of
Okay.
episodes, we've been taking it a little too serious.
Those are the only ones with music, though. Can we clarify that those are the only ones with music?
Okay, the one with slam poetry and rapping.
Oh, the only two. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
didn't like those.
aspects were a little hard to follow.
Okay, that's good to know.
Little SoundCloud vibe.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's kind of what we were going for, though, because I don't know if you know that neither of us are rappers by trade. Full-time jobs and part-time podcasters, and then even more part-time music. So we're just doing what we can over here.
Yeah. It's just we're not asking for it.
Do you think? Okay. Thank you. Do you think a bucket's a hole? Going back to the first episode, this is our 10th anniversary, 10th episode.
I
So
don't
just
think necessarily a bucket's a hole, but I think
Okay.
if you really think hard enough about it, it could be a hole.
Wait. Are you? Stop talking. This is it. No.
I'm being kicked off the pod.
We're done.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
we're
It was
done.
nice to talk
We're
to you.
done.
Thank you.
We're not talking about the bucket as a hole. A bucket is clearly a hole. All right. Thanks, Olivia, for coming
was
on
fun.
the podcast.
He does not like you.
Clearly,
He does not like you.
clearly, there's something that needs to be worked through there. She does think a bucket is a hole, by the way. She has told me that.
It didn't sound.
But so what I couldn't hear what you were saying, and I wasn't totally following.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to tell her that like you kept saying there's dead air, but I was also talking. So I think it's just gonna be just fine.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So what I did take away is she said at the current level that we're trying with music is the problem. Either we had to be less serious about it or take it really, really seriously. So I think what I learned from that is that we had to take this really, really seriously going forward, and maybe even completely go away from the podcast setup that we've been doing, and every week on the podcast instead, we only produce high quality music instead for the listeners.
Yeah.
So
I think that might be the best answer too.
yeah. So that's the takeaway I have. I don't know. She has completely left the studio. So I don't know how she feels about that itself, but I'll follow up and let you know after. Next week we may just have a normal episode still with couples counseling. But thanks, Olivia, for being on the show. That was
thank you.
That was fun having a special guest. Hopefully we get some more live studio people here soon. Cool. All right. So I'm glad that you and I can at least be on the same wavelength, that the music's really good and that it's going to continue to get better. So why don't we keep bonding over our shared wavelength and play a game of everyone's favorite game, Wavelength, where we each count to 3, say one word until we
That's not what
in the middle.
I was saying when I said we should play Wavelength. That's not what I meant.
What is Wavelength?
Maybe that is Wavelength, but we can play that. But I wanted to do that one thing. Have you seen like the things where like you say something, like you have a number and then you say something that like would associate with that number 1 through 10 on like, but you're just saying like some abstract thing that doesn't have anything to do with the number. And you have to guess the number.
Like 3 times 3 equals Friday.
Kind of, yeah. But like instead, like for an example, like if I had a 1 and like I was trying to make you guess the number 1, I would like give you just like the worst things and like have you guess 1.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Even better. Yeah. Lay one on me.
Okay, well, let me mute my mic to you and tell the audience what number we'll go with. I'll do a little random number generator from 1 to 10.
Okay.
And then I will I'll let the audience know. So I'm going to mute you. Okay. And we're going to go with 7. Okay, I've got the number.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only gonna give hints from now on. I'll give you like 5 hints. I think we go 5 words.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
The mountains.
6.
Okay.
Was that it?
Go-kart racing.
8. Am I doing this right?
Okay. You can you can like you kind of want to take into account everything I'm saying and get a good like number and like based
should
on
I
what
not be
you've just
saying a
said,
number
then? No, you do.
Okay.
You do. And then it should match with the number that I have by the end of it. Like I should be leading you to the correct number.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So you're on 8 right now.
Uh-huh.
After I said go-karts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to go with Longhorn Steakhouse LH Burger.
Oh, that's a 7.
Okay.
I think
That's 3.
Yeah, I think okay.
Now
Mm-hmm.
we're going to go with the Martin mini acoustic guitar.
Oh no, that's a 7 too actually.
Okay.
Keep me right there.
Okay.
I think it's
And
a
we're
7. Keep me on 7.
We're gonna
don't talk me out of it.
We're gonna go to Lawrence the Band, but the song, specifically the song Hotel TV.
Oh. Shoot. Okay, it's between 7 and 8 then. Because Martin Mini.
That's your final hint, so you have to go.
Martin Mini boosted me up a little bit. Hotel TV is like a pretty standard Lawrence song, which is good music still. I think 7. I think you were leading me to 7.
Boom!
Let's go! Let's go! Oh, Olivia!
Nice.
Olivia wishes she could have heard that.
Yeah, that was sick.
She's
now
not listening to another episode, I'm sure. That was the end of Olivia.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's all right though.
Yeah.
So, would you like to do one for me, and then we can play the other version of Wavelength as well?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay, let me mute my microphone and give the audience the number. All right, I'm gonna go for a 10.
Okay,
I know you heard that. Okay, I'm gonna do it for real now.
Okay, his mic's muted. Good.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot for a 2. I want to get something pretty
3.
bad. Okay, here we go.
I don't know.
Did you already say it?
I just kind of guessed.
Okay, good.
I just guessed.
All right, I'm not gonna give you. I'm only gonna give you 4 words then.
Well, no. I still need a baseline. I didn't hear anything you said. I was.
No, I know, but
see if
I
I could match it
okay.
in the edit. I thought it'd be cool if I matched the correct guess.
Okay. What about? Okay, here we go.
What about? Are you asking me a question?
Yeah, no, I got it. Okay, here's the first one.
Okay.
Stepping in a puddle with socks and tennis shoes on.
1.
Okay.
That'll ruin my day.
Okay. Only being able to boogie board for 2 minutes before your board snaps in half.
2.
Okay.
That's happened to me too.
Yeah.
And you know it has.
I remember it very clearly. You were a different person back then though, so.
Yeah, I was a different person.
The controller, the battery in your remote isn't working for about 10 minutes, and then you take it out and then roll it around in your hands, and the battery starts working again for 2 clicks, and then it goes out again.
2. That's annoying.
Yeah. Okay. You're doing a podcast and you're Tyler Pritchard and
2.
Okay.
I knew it was a mic issue. I already knew what you were
Yeah, it was
say.
a mic issue. That's like treatable,
that's how-
but it
that's
doesn't
how-
come across as
yeah.
well.
That's how
Yeah,
we're just on the same.
we're really
yeah.
synced in right now.
Can I just lock in 2?
I would beg you to lock in 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, we we crushed that. That was crazy. That was so good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, and now 1, 2, 3, giraffe.
Oh, words. My bad.
Okay. 1,
1,
2,
okay.
3. The New York Times
Noah.
mini crossword.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, I got it. No, I got it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I lost my word. Wait, I just lost it. It just left my
I
brain.
didn't have one either.
Okay.
I'm glad you stopped this because I didn't have.
I had
one.
one that just fell off my brain. Okay.
Let's start anew.
Yeah, let's start over. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Calendar.
Hawk.
Okay.
Okay.
1. Okay. Yeah. 1,
Oh, okay.
2, 3. Next week.
Mother's Day.
Hmm.
Okay, closer.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Tuesday.
No.
We are crushing this. We're crushing this. All right, we're getting 2 on the same wavelength right now. Let's go to our
we
debate
need to
for the
argue
day.
or something.
Let's go to
Yeah,
our debate for the day.
This is weird.
Here's the main. You lead us into it. This was your idea.
Okay. So everybody's played that classic game, like top 5 dream dinner guests, dead or alive. In this situation, they are alive, but they could have previously been dead. So,
If you picked a dead person, it's not their skeleton.
Yeah, no, it's not their skeleton. They are like back to life and fully functional. So, just want to put that out there. But yeah, I mean, I can read your mind if you want to kind of.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Yeah, let's do
Because
it.
you did say everyone's played this
my-
game before. I've never played it before, so this was the
Okay,
first for
maybe
me.
not, but you've heard of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you've
I'm
heard
so
of
familiar.
it. Yeah. Okay. So number 1, obvious. Do you want to guess who any of them are?
The problem is I took someone for my dinner party, so you couldn't have them for your dinner party. So I don't want to guess yours because I already know.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think they can come to both dinner parties.
No, they're on the same night. Sorry.
Oh.
And I have dibs because I'm older.
Harry Styles.
That's literally my first dinner guest is Harry Styles, so you can't have him.
Bro, that's really
great.
mean. Because I'd love Harry
We're
to be
on
there.
the same wavelength still.
Well, I guess he's gonna have to choose.
No, he said he would come to mine.
I know the poll question.
Yeah,
Whose
I
dinner
do
is
too.
Harry going to?
Yeah, that's a perfect question.
Okay, Harry Styles. Boom, love that guy.
Does not love you.
2, whoever wrote the Voynich manuscript. Now I don't know who that is.
The what?
Nobody does. It's a great mystery. The Voynich manuscript. Now you may not have heard of this thing. It's like I went down this rabbit hole. It's this crazy like book that was like found in a library, and it's just like gibberish and like weird pictures of like uncanny valley type plants, like plants that don't exist but like almost look like they do. And like nobody knows what it is or who made it. If it's like a prank, like a medieval prank, like so. Whoever wrote that, I just love to have them there, like be able to let us know what makes a guy like that tick.
And people wanted to hear you say
So-
that over us making a new song. That's crazy. Sorry, keep going.
but I really think it's an interesting topic that
Uh-huh.
the people should dive into. It's called the Voynich manuscript. It's an unsolved mystery. Nobody's ever been able to decode it. They put
Mm-hmm.
world class decoders on it.
Let's make
Nothing.
it clear. We're not sponsored by the Voyance manuscript.
Well, and we definitely aren't because you can't even pronounce it. So
Voynich.
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 There you go.
We're not
There you
sponsored by them.
Hey, 3. Selena Gomez.
What? Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Explain it.
I have loved Selena Gomez for years now.
What kind of love?
Don't worry about it. like, you ever watch Wizards of Waverly Place as a kid?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it all started there.
Okay.
And you're just like, wow,
Uh-huh.
she's great.
She's
So-
great actress for sure.
Right. Yep. 4.
Great answer.
Amelia Earhart.
Why?
I'd just love to know
Uh-huh.
what happened, really.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a mystery. I like these mysteries. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
That's
So I don't know if you get the vibe. We're kind of going pop star,
You're g-
mystery.
you're,
Pop star, mystery.
So are you gonna shift the balance to more pop star or more mystery? Because you'll have 3 of one of them.
Honestly, it's more of a pop star than a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Amelia Earhart, I think everybody would just like to
Just
know
get to the bottom of it.
where she's been. I'm sure she's hungry. So
Wait, we found her. Okay. I thought we found her recently.
I don't think it's been confirmed.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, we can ask her.
I
then.
do think, isn't that like a thing? Like, I'm pretty sure the University of Tennessee's like. By the way, that's our alma
Yeah,
mater.
Crow Falls.
That's like something that they worked on.
No
I
way.
think like they found bones in some island. I don't know. Anyways, she'd be there, so I could just ask
Yeah,
her.
we'll figure it out.
Number 5, Tubman.
But Harriet Tubman is your pop star.
Well, like she's more on the pop star side than a mystery. She's not much of a mystery. Like we know her story. She's like I would say she's more on that spectrum than the mysterious.
I see.
spectrum,
So like
for
a pop star to you, it kind of like equates to like someone who kind of like is in the public eye and we know who they are historically.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
They're not like not necessarily musical, but
she's not doing karaoke with us, I don't think.
She could.
could.
I don't see why she wouldn't. I'd
don't-
love.
I've
that.
heard she's not a great singer though. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
I'd beg to differ.
What did you say? Let me check your text. You said, "I have my list. It's a banger." You still stand?
Yeah.
You still
Oh,
stand
yeah.
behind that?
Oh, I'm sorry, you don't like Harriet Tubman?
No, I do like Harriet Tubman. I think that's your best choice.
No, that's my best choice.
Yeah,
Harry Styles, whoever wrote the Voynich manuscript, of course.
that's a crazy one.
Selena Gomez,
Uh-huh.
Amelia Earhart, and Tubman.
Yeah, no, it's a strong list. What would I kind of know what you would talk about with everyone else. What would you like? What would be your topic of conversation with Harriet Tubman though? Like, what would you want to like learn from her?
I think I just respect her.
You just want to pay respects.
Yeah.
Would you talk to her after that? You just give your respects and move on to Harry Styles.
No, I'd probably. I mean, like, I feel like I don't know if she was comfortable talking about it. I'd love to hear just like the journey.
Well, I would think the statute of limitations has expired on all that. So I
yeah,
think
but
she's
like I
probably
don't
fine
know.
to
I'm
talk
sure there was like
about
a
it.
traumatic. It's probably a traumatic thing. Like
That's yeah,
that's a wild thing she did. I'd love to hear about it.
yeah, for sure. No, I think
That's probably definitely the most inspirational one of the 5. Amelia Earhart's also pretty inspirational.
for what crashing.
Yeah, but at least she tried.
That's so true.
Yeah, so that's pretty sick. But no, I mean, if I had to like, okay, let's say we
rank
couldn't track
your top
down-
5. Rank your top 5.
No, wait, real quick.
Okay.
If we had to track down whoever wrote the Voynich manuscript and we couldn't do it for whatever reason, like
Uh-huh.
like maybe I need a name to make this happen. Like
Yeah,
to send the invite out.
limitations to your wish, like a genie.
Yeah, if I had to, yeah. Like maybe I'd switch them out for like Rasputin or like Jack the Ripper. Like see, like
Rasputin
What-
would be
what makes-
good.
yeah, like these weird dudes that just see what makes them tick. You know.
Yeah, you want to
So,
get.
if I had
You're
to
gonna be the
rank,
guy to get to the bottom of it.
yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, if I had to rank them,
Yeah.
okay. In terms of what? Just overall?
Yeah, your overall.
Or like
Yeah, your overall feelings towards all of them.
overall feelings towards these people?
Mhm.
Okay, so I say whoever wrote the Voynich manuscript's easy number 5. Who cares? Amelia Earhart at 4.
Okay.
Only because.
Okay, yeah,
like,
why?
Only because she didn't make it. You know, like
She
I feel
only
like
tried. You're right.
she only tried.
Yeah, that's an argument that everyone else succeeded on your list besides her.
Selena at 3.
That's the right choice for many reasons.
Yeah. This.
There's an obvious one. There's an obvious one. You can't.
I'm getting there. Harry at no, I'm joking. Harry Styles at 2.
Okay,
obviously,
good choice.
obviously.
Yeah.
And Tubman at 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Number 1 pick.
I have peace with your list. That's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Is it okay if I move into mine really quick?
If you have to.
I don't want to, but let's do it. So my first one, I'm not even kidding. I'll like screenshot this and post it to our story or something so I can to prove it. My first answer was Harriet Styles,
who led One Direction to fame.
Harry Styles, so you can't have him. That's my actual answer.
Okay.
And so he is going to have to make a choice between the 2 dinners.
Okay.
My next 2 kind of go hand in hand. The first one is prime Muhammad Ali. And you'll see why in a second. Because I'm going to give you both. I'm going to give you the next one.
So stupid.
No, okay. So
Yeah, go ahead.
so the next one is, I had to look up, I Googled who is the greatest fighter of all time. And online.
Wait. Online, I know who. Can I guess
Yeah,
who
take
it
a
said?
guess.
I don't know. Like, if it went
Did you
MMA, it
say-
probably said John Jones.
That's it. Prime John Bones Jones is coming into my circle. So me and Harry are going to hang out. So just so we can kind of like catch up and make sure he's not going to your party. I have a mission for Prime Muhammad Ali and Prime John Bones Jones. They have to interact with my number 4 pick, who is Scooter Braun. I'm bringing Scooter Braun for the sake of the Swifties only, to defend their honor and to let John Bones Jones, the greatest fighter of all time, have a look, have a talking to him. And while we're at it, my 5th pick, the guy who invented Mondays, because we got a knuckle sandwich coming his way with Muhammad Ali's name on it.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shocking lack of women.
I'm trying to because you know why? Because throughout history, you know who's been the problem, and my women will agree with this: men. And so I'm trying to resolve issues that men have created with other men.
Yeah, Mondays and Taylor Swift's discography.
Why are you laughing at that?
Because
Why are you laughing at?
those are the problem. Those are the problems you're solving with the 2.
Are you implying
greatest fighters of all time?
Are you implying that Scooter Braun should continue to get away with what he's done?
No, I'm not. I'm
because
just.
I think the
feel like
Swifties,
there's other issues to tackle as well.
The Swifties, I think, who are voting on this poll, who would rather have Harry Styles come to my.
No. I guess. Sorry. I'll just be having pizza and stuff with Harriet
I'm gonna tell you
Tubman.
right now.
You got from a Scooter Braun.
You're not gonna accomplish, like, Harriet Tubman's, like, she's done everything she needs to do at this point. Like, she's lived her life and she's been incredible at what she did. We don't need more from her, from what she's gonna give to you alone. That doesn't do anything for us that Harriet Tubman
I'm
ate
sorry,
pizza
I
with
want
you.
to give Harriet
What
Tubman
pizza-
a pizza
what-
party
what pizza
for
are you eating?
the accomplishment.
What pizza are you eating?
Whatever Harriet wants.
You're gonna get her Domino's.
If she wants it, she's never had.
She doesn't
Domino's.
know what she would want. She doesn't know what brand would be the best.
We'll order them all.
Get her.
I feel like this is a special occasion. I'll order whatever.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. I think you should take her to a nice like local establishment, or maybe like take her to New York or something and get her like real pizza. Don't get her Domino's. She doesn't know what she wants.
Okay, I don't know why you're so mad. Can I say something too?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Maybe I'd teach Amelia Earhart how to land a plane.
You guys are equally qualified to do so. So that is fair.
This is mean because Amelia Earhart was a great pilot.
I mean,
so I just want to put that out there. I invited her to my dinner. So
if we're ranking all pilots who've ever had a pilot's license, there's a distinct
No, she'd be down there.
There's like a distinct rule that everyone who has ever not crashed a plane is ranked above everyone who has
No,
crashed
for
a
sure.
plane.
And she has crashed
And
a plane.
most
She'd be down
most
there.
pilots have not crashed a plane because we still have pilots everywhere. I personally know like half a pilot. So like if that
Okay.
tells you anything about how many pilots there are in the world. If we extrapolate that out, it's a lot of pilots.
For sure. Okay. Fair. Okay, rank your list. Rank your list.
Rank-
I'm tired.
yeah.
Rank your list.
Well, obviously I'm putting Scooter Braun, the enemy of the Swifties, at 5. Then
Okay.
the guy who invented Mondays at 4.
Okay.
This is where it gets tough though, because now I have 3 heroes.
Sure. Yeah. Why don't you? Yeah, you go ahead, and then I'll jump.
I think Harry Styles has to go at 3, and I think he would want to be placed there after what Prime John Bones Jones, who is going to address Scooter Braun. So I'm putting Prime John Bones Jones at 1, and then the knuckle sandwich from Prime Muhammad Ali will put him at 2 for the guy who invented Mondays.
Okay. So you're number 2 person of all time. I just need to jump in real quick.
Yeah.
John Bones Jones is a terrible person. I think you should look up the things he's done. He's not a good person.
Oh, really?
He's a great fighter.
Can I?
Um.
This is unprecedented. Can you give me a good fighter who is a good person also?
Yeah. Habib Nurmagomedov.
Can you give me another one?
Sure. We can go with Francis Ngannou.
I'm doing a quick pivot to Prime Francis Ngannou instead.
Sweet.
And that's my final
There we go.
answer. I am so sorry. I simply had no idea that there's any controversy around John Bones Jones.
Yeah, no, he's not a good guy. But I just
Oh.
wanted to let you. I wanted to let you rank him first.
No. Prime John Bones Jones is off the list. He's low ranked in my whole ranking of all people who've ever
Yeah.
lived now.
Now your top, but I just want to get this clear. Top 5 all time people who have ever lived. Scooter Braun is in that list.
No. This is a different list. That's the top
Okay.
5 people of all time. This is my dinner party. We're having
Okay.
sandwiches.
And
Except
knuckle sandwich is one. Of
yeah,
them.
and well, one person's having knuckle
okay.
sandwich.
All
And
right.
Harry's
move on.
having chicken Caesar salad.
That's very British of him.
Yeah. So yeah, let's move on. That was a great question. Yeah, if you're listening on Spotify right now, go ahead and pop over to the poll and click on who you think Harry's party. Who? What did I just say? You take it. What's the question?
Whose party would Harry choose?
Which party
Whose party would Harry
Is Harry
choose?
Styles choosing?
And think about the guests too, because he would get a list of who's going to be at mine, and I think he'd be inspired.
I think he would
So-
like to talk to Scooter Braun though. Is my point too. I think he has some things to say to him as a fellow Swiftie.
Maybe. I guess there's only one way to find out, and it's our poll.
Yep. Click on the poll, vote,
Yeah.
and follow us on Instagram at Until We Agree to participate in everything we do throughout the week, which is upwards of 1 post and upwards of 2 stories a week. So you don't want to miss that. Pretty good stuff going on over there. Why don't we jump into Q&A? We got a couple Q&A questions, which you can also post on Spotify under each episode, under the fill in the blank section, or just message us on Instagram, or put us in a group message and say that you hate what we do, and we'll receive that as well. So, Tyler, what are the Q&A questions for the week?
Well, first one from Ginnick. He says, if you ask to turn down the air conditioning, do you want the room to get warmer or colder?
That one's easy because that's just colder.
I don't know. If you phrase it, turn down the air conditioning, it means you want the AC down, and the AC is cold, so you want the cold down, which means you want warm.
Right, which I think is probably grammatically correct, but I think if we think of it in like
Yeah.
the sense that like people talk like that, and just in everyday life, that's how people talk. Is if you say, "Can you turn down the AC?"
Yeah.
That means we need
Like
it to
turn
get,
down the number
we
on
need it
the
to
AC.
get colder because we're talking about the AC. I think temperature takes the cake as like the number one variable that people are asking about, and so that's what they're saying.
I'll put it out there. It's all about intent.
S-
Whoever asked it, they're the ones who know the answer, because I think it could go either
Whoever
way.
smelt it dealt it.
If it's hot, I bet they want it colder. If it's cold, I bet they want it hotter.
Yeah, and I think there is something that is totally true. Intent is the most important thing, but I think also as someone who's in the environment with you, as the person who has the authority to make the changes to the AC, you should also recognize look around the room, use some emotional intelligence and see how people are reacting. Are people bundled up, cuddled? People who you wouldn't necessarily consider cuddlers cuddling with each other. I think that's a telltale sign that maybe you want to make it warmer inside your current situation. And vice versa. If people are fanning themselves or they pull a cartoon fan out of their pocket like they would on Looney Tunes and plug it into the wall, that's another way to identify that maybe it's a little warm in there. So I think it's all about intent, and it's all about just the words we use as a society.
That's a great answer. Yeah, and actually, I had one more from Ginnick that he didn't submit through the Q&A function. He just actually texted me midweek.
And anyone who wants,
he just texted me. This is live.
Oh, no way.
He just texted me. Like I'm serious. As I was about to pull up our text, he sent me a text. I'm serious. He said, I kind of want to read Dune. So, yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna text him back. At least the ones from the original author. Okay. So I'm gonna reply to him in just a minute. But so what he said yesterday, he asked, do you tip Uber Eats drivers?
Yeah, I guess that's a good question.
So what I said though, just to make sure I gave him the right set, I was like, not only do you not tip them, you go out and pop all 4 of their tires before they leave.
Which is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Silly questions get silly answers. But that is a great point. Anyone who wants Tyler's phone number, personal phone number, he'll give it to you. Especially if your name's Selena Gomez. So Selena, if you're listening,
for sure.
Hit him up, or hit me up, and I can send the message along to you because I actually do have Tyler's phone number. So one great question from Ginnick, one bad question from Ginnick, and then one statement about wanting to read Dune. So big week for Ginnick this week. Next question comes from Brittany, and she says, would you rather always be sticky or always be itchy?
May I go first?
Please do.
Because I think this will be easier for you since you're always sticky anyways.
That's not even true. I shower.
Right. So definitely sticky though.
You're picking sticky?
Because if you pick itchy though, do you get any relief by constant scratching, or is it just always itchy no matter what?
I would like to think you can get relief from the part that you just itched, but immediately when you get relief from that spot, it pops up somewhere else.
I'll take sticky because I think I can still get comfortable when I'm sticky. But then it's like the discomfort comes when you try to move around.
See, and I think the problem is to be sticky, you have to have like a substance on you, and I don't want to have a substance on me. I think there are moments in my life where I'm itchier than other moments, but like a general itchiness isn't like the worst thing in the world. If it gets really bad, that's a problem. But like if we're just talking about like a slight itch, like on one part of your body that's kind of constant, I think that's also something you would get used to. I don't think you would ever get used to having like just like sticky wet all over your clothes. And like socially, people, you can like hide being itchy. You can't really hide being sticky all over your body. If you ever try to get a new job, good luck with the handshake alone.
You're making some good points, but I think it's more of like the way you handle it type thing. Because if you nobody's gonna make fun of you if you say, "Hey, by the way, I've got this thing. Like
I'm permanently sticky.
I'm just always sticky." Like, what are they gonna say? You know?
No,
I feel like you can't get mad at that. I'm just sticky. So what?
But yeah, you can still get isolated. They won't get mad at you necessarily if you level set with them and be like, yeah, I'm always gonna be sticky. They're just gonna never invite you over to their house.
Well, I don't want to go to their house if they don't want me there.
I have bad news for you, man. No one's gonna want you at their house.
Okay, that's fine. But you're gonna look like a crackhead, just scratching yourself, just relentlessly.
I think I would do my best not to scratch myself relentlessly.
Okay. Well, I don't think
I'm itchy right now, and I'm not scratching anything.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't like your answer.
I don't like your answer. That's the whole premise of the show. I think we're on episode 10.
I don't like your answer because it's like I would rather be a nuisance to others and be comfortable
You're not going to be comfortable sticky. Like, there's no way.
But it is more comfortable if you're still. If you're just still.
Yeah, if you're not moving
I feel
at
like
all,
you're
maybe.
fine.
That's your one
And
scenario.
like, you're not like sticking to yourself. It's only like if you sit down on a couch. Like if I'm standing, I don't think I'm sticking to anything.
But like, think about like,
So it's fine.
like really like bad sunscreen.
And have you? Let me.
You can
let me
feel
put
that
on
on
this.
you.
Have you ever heard of Spider-Man?
Is it that sticky?
He's perpetually sticky.
If it's that kind of sticky,
Yeah. Now I'm a superhero.
if it's
so
that kind of sticky,
congratulations.
you've run away with the answer.
One of us is a superhero and one of us is just itchy.
The problem is you're really like taking a huge bet on that's the kind of sticky you're gonna be.
And you're taking a huge bet on it's the type of itchy that it's just like a little itch, and it's not like the type where you're peeling skin off because you think there's bugs under your skin.
Yeah, but I don't think you can get sticky enough to be a superhero still. I think you can get really, really sticky.
Maybe you can.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe just me. This is a good question though, because both are not good, but I think you could live with both of them.
Definitely.
So true.
No, and I'd be climbing up walls.
Yeah.
I'd be saving the day.
Yeah. I will say the script says that Tyler's doing the outro, and I've been kind of just stalling for the last couple of minutes, hoping that
Thanks to everybody for
transition
10 episodes. And we cannot wait for exactly 10 more episodes.
That's right.
So do it that way.
We're halfway done with this thing, so
We're halfway done with our limited run. Hey, yo, I'm a rapper. All right.
new song next week.
So, yeah. New song next week. Probably not. I'll be out of town. But, yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. Happy Mother's Day. Belated Mother's Day to the mothers. And
Except my mom.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope, including your mom. And, hey, stay sticky.